Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy comes you out with a brand new video. Before we get into the video, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts on this video. But before we get into the video, man, what do you guys think about the immaculate tank job that's about to go on in Brooklyn with the Brooklyn Nets just signing tank commander Killian Hayes to a 1-year non-guaranteed deal? They got Ben Simmons, one of the best tank commanders in the entire league last couple years. Cam Thomas, one of the elite tank commanders in the NBA. Come on, man. Let's talk about it. All right, so the Brooklyn Nets just made some incredible moves recently, okay? Let's talk about it. Brooklyn Nets, last couple years, you know, the KD, the James Harden, Kyrie situation. Kyrie didn't get to play because of the vaccine and stuff like that. KD got hurt. James Harden got hurt. KD toe on the foot. Man, we heard all the news about the Brooklyn Nets and how pathetic of a championship window it was for the Brooklyn Nets. You know, three basically Hall of Famers and couldn't, get past the second round. It's tough, man. You know, it is what it is. But let's talk about what Sean Marks has done recently and why the Brooklyn Nets have such a good future going forward. So Brooklyn Nets being the crosstown rival to the better team, the New York Knicks, you knew that to get a player on the Brooklyn Nets, the New York Knicks were going to have to give up a plethora of picks and give up a lot to get a team. Because the last time the Brooklyn Nets and the New York Knicks traded was in 1983, I believe. And we haven't traded since that because, crosstown rivals, you don't want to make the other team better. Makes sense. But, the Mikal Bridges went to the New York Knicks for 6 first-round picks, 2 pick swaps, 2 seconds, I believe, and Bogdan Bogdanovic, who might play, might not. He might be shipped off at the deadline, if he has a good year. It might be a starter, average like 20 points, come in, just score the ball, and then get traded at the deadline for an extra pick or 2. And, there was a lot of things that happened in that situation. They also just traded, I think it was a second-round pick or something, for Zaire Williams and a second-round pick. I'm not exactly too sure what they gave up, but he's also on a non-guaranteed deal. So, the Brooklyn Nets are in a very, very, very good place to compete. Well, not compete, but to tank and compete for Cooper Flag, the best player in the next year's NBA draft. This is the Cooper Flag sweepstakes, and the Brooklyn Nets have made the first major punch to go out and get Cooper Flag. Now, will it pan out? We never know. They got Cam Thomas, Mr. 23 points, no assists, no nothing, just straight buckets, finger licking buckets. That's all he's gonna do. He don't want to do anything else. You don't want to play no defense. You don't want to play make. All you want to do is get the ball, get out of his way, and score. Let him go to work in the mid-range. Don't say anything. Ain't shit funny. But yeah, man. And then let's get into Ben Simmons, man. Ben Simmons. At one point in time, Ben Simmons was looked to be like this next up-and-coming LeBron James. When he first got drafted, similar play styles, basically can't shoot the ball as well. But, 6'8", 6'9", small forward / power forward. Incredible wingspan, great defender, great in transition, great to get into the basket, elite playmaker. Ben Simmons at one point in time was supposed to be Joel Embiid's co-leader and, co-superstar to get them to the championship. But what happened with him and his mental issues that happened, his back injuries that have kept him out basically the entire couple years. But I think at this point in time, he's on a 1-year deal left now, 1 or 2 years. So even his time is coming up, and that contract will not look like the worst contract in the league. But the man of the hour, Killian Hayes, man. Killian Hayes, the tank commander, man. Tank commander, 6 points on 35% from the field for his career, 30% from the 3, man. Killian Hayes is a dog, bro. He is going to get the Brooklyn Nets Cooper Flag, and it will be an incredible but disaster to watch in the Brooklyn Nets court. I can't wait for the Brooklyn Nets to play the New York Knicks. Those tickets are gonna be so much cheaper for in Barclays, cause them MSG prices, holy! I can't wait for the Brooklyn Nets. I can't wait for the Knicks to play the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays, man. Those tickets gonna be cheap, and I'm gonna have fun, bro. Beat on these Brooklyn Nets fans, bro. The five fans that they got. Hey, man, it is what it is, bro. But all right, let me cut the bullshit aside, bro. Let's talk about it. The Brooklyn Nets have really set themselves up for an incredible future. Having 6 first-round picks, making a trade with the Rockets to get their own pick back so they can actually fully tank this year and go after a Cooper Flag or, you know, a Troop or whatever, Cameron Boozer, whatever the top 5 picks may be. I haven't really looked too much into it, but they have set themselves up not beautifully just for this year, but the next 7-8 years. They have all the way up till 2031 with the New York Knicks picks, and you know, they're going to make more trades still. Zaire Williams can rehab his value. Ben Simmons can maybe rehab his value. You never know. Cam Thomas has good trade value if they want to get off of it. I don't think they will. But another guy that just showed out for them in the Summer League, Jalen Wilson, had an incredible Summer League. I think he had like 23 points for the entire Summer League with like 6-7 assists. He played my New York Knicks, and he put work on our Summer League team. But yeah, man, there was a lot of good things, a lot of bright spots for the Brooklyn Nets looking into the future. You know, if Sean Marks hits on his draft picks in the next couple of years, even in the second round, I think there's a very good chance that the Brooklyn Nets are going to be a very good playoff team sooner rather than later. In the next 3 years, if they get Cooper Flag and the draft after that they get a good player, I think they have enough where they can be in the playoffs. And, you know, this could be a relatively quick rebuild because they have so many picks. They get a generational superstar or one of them, you know, via trade, or they draft, you know, somebody that turns into a generational superstar, and they still have maybe 4, 5, 6 picks that they can use to get another superstar and have a two-headed monster. Because with the new CBA, I don't think super teams are possible anymore with the 3 big-headed trios and stuff. But I do think that the Brooklyn Nets have set themselves up beautifully with the picks, with the trades, and, you know, the young players that they have. Cam Thomas is going to be a great scorer. Jalen Wilson looks like he's going to be incredible. Not incredible, but he's going to be a solid player for the rest of his career. He's shown enough, I think, in my opinion, but we still have to see on the NBA court. You know, they also got my guy, Alondes Williams. I hope they give him a real contract. They just signed Nicholas Claxton to a 4-year, $100 million deal. So who knows, in a year, 2 years down the line, he gets upset his role. You trade him, he's going to get more picks. So the Brooklyn Nets have so many options, so many ways to get better over the next couple of years. It's gonna be a fun time to see the Brooklyn Nets compete to build their roster and get better. You know, they're gonna struggle the next couple of years. We all know that. But after that, after the initial getting it off the ground, I want to see what Sean Marks does. He is an incredible basketball mind, and I want to see how he gets the Brooklyn Nets back to championship contention. And yeah, guys, let me know how you guys feel about the Brooklyn Nets tank job that's going to be incurring this year. Do you guys think it's going to be wonderful for them? Do you guys think they'll be in the Cooper Flag sweepstakes? Do you think they're going to get him? Or is it going to be like, you know, the NBA is not going to reward tanking anymore and they're going to drop the Brooklyn Nets picks, whatever it may be? Let me know in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, YouTube.